Hey everybody, welcome back to the damn bar for another Big Beat beer review. Alright, sorry if I walked in seeming quite arrogant. Well, that's because today we're gonna review Arrogant Bastard Ale. Coming in at an arrogant 7.2% ABV. Wow. It's not even they're so arrogant, they're not even going to consort to the normal, pint or anything like that. They had to go 3.2 ounces over the pint. Wow. Brewed and canned by Arrogant Consortia, Escondido, California, and Richmond, Virginia. Made in the USA. True arrogant bastards refuse to be ignorant. Know where your beer comes from. Okay. Well, you gave me a couple locations, asshole. You didn't tell me the whole thing, arrogant fuck. Packaged just a few months ago. Yep. Enjoyed by... Really? So it's January, March. Packaged in March. It's August. It says enjoyed by June. Something tells me it's still good. 19.2 fluid ounces. Okay, so Arrogant Bastard Ale. I don't know, I haven't had it that long. This is an aggressive beer. You probably won't like it. It's quite doubtful that you have the taste or sophistication to be able to appreciate an ale of this quality and depth. We would suggest that you stick to safer and more familiar territory. Maybe something with a multi-million-dollar ad campaign aimed at convincing you it's made at an independent brewery, or one that implies that their tasteless seltzer, fizzy yellow beer, whatever the hell, will give you more sex appeal. Perhaps you think multi-million-dollar ad campaigns make all that junk taste better. Perhaps you're mouthing your words as you read this. No, I'm actually reading it, asshole. We believe that pandering to the lowest common denominator represents the height of tyranny, a virtual form of keeping the consumer barefoot, stupid, and led by social media. Yeah, they actually have on there, and led by the nose, and they scratched that off the line through it and put social media. That's true. Brought forth upon an unsuspecting public in 1997, Arrogant Bastard Ale openly challenged the tyrannical overlords who were brazenly attempting to keep the people chained to the shackles of poor taste. One glance around and it's glaringly obvious. They're winning, as of now. Yet, we will not stop. Ever, period. Since the very beginning, Arrogant Bastard Ale has reveled in its unprecedented and uncompromising celebration of intensity. There have been many nods to Arrogant Bastard Ale, even outright attempts to copy it, but only one can ever embody the true nature of liquid arrogance, hated by many, loved by few. Wow, I love that. I don't know why, but I did. So it was released in November 7th of 1997. Not a bad year. 98 was better. Okay, wow, they even go and show their damn... Okay, so... Their hops and all that and stuff is classified. I guess so many people try to copy their beer. They're so arrogant. Arrogant bastards. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Oof. Okay, smells malty. That's really all I'm getting out of the can. I'm not getting a whole lot. Let's get her in there. It's a dark ale. Yeah, it is. But it's all good down to Dimas Walker. But it's all good down to Dimas Walker. All right. Yeah, that's look at, even the head has some color there. It's got like a really dark amber color. I mean, that's some dark amberness. Even in the brown head, pretty thick. Nice wet sheen, spongy on the top for the head there. Nice looking, I gotta say, unique. So definitely a dark amber. That's pretty dark and brown for sure. Not too bad though, not too bad. I'm liking that look. So I'm saying that's about definitely a brown. I'm gonna say it's about like a 25 on the SRM. A 25. Oh yeah, if not darker. Yeah, he's give it about 25. It might even be a little lower. So not shabby dabby looking beer. All right, I don't think I've ever had one of these. Wow. Okay, that smells malty. Malty, bready. Not really bready, no. It's like a caramelly sweetness. Yeah. And bready. Bready is there for sure. Let's get a nip of the head. Very bitter. Almost soapy bitter. Yeah, soapy bitter. But it's got like a, there's a molasses sweetness there. That's not bad. It mellows it out. That kind of counterbalances that soapiness. Let's dive in. Salute. All right. Woo! That is arrogantly powerful there. Pow! Right in the kisser. The bitter finish is lingering on my tongue. They kind of mix with the booziness is there in the finish as well. But that it sticks to the back of your tongue there, that bitterness in this. It's got that, it's a very hoppy, soapy bitterness that kind of sticks there. It's not the worst thing ever. Actually, I gotta say, I'm quite surprised it's not that bad. I'm looking at my notes, and I have had it before a long time ago, and I didn't like it then. Of course, that was probably when I was still maybe like 5 beers into my 1,000 or so, or 2,000, 5,000 beer journey that I'm on. Actually, it's an endless journey. So my palate's changed. I mean, it is definitely really bitter. It's got that bitterness, and I can see why I didn't like it as much then. It's got a sweetness there, like I said, like a molasses sweetness that kind of counterbalances. But boy, it's in the finish. And it just lingers. That bitterness lingers on the back of your tongue, the back of your palate there. Oh, man. It's about medium body. Pretty smooth. Relatively smooth. It's got that molassesy sweetness, the hoppy bitterness, and the finish that lingers. The sweetness is up front and goes away quick with that whoosh that sticks to your tongue. And it's not really that bad. You get that warmth in the after too. Like after a second or so, you can tell it's 7.2%. Now, this isn't bad. I didn't drink it fresh because I'm a numbskull. It says right there, drink fresh numbskull. So, oops, my bad. Food-wise, pairing with this, I think this one would be good with some red meat. A prime rib, a good steak, something like that would go good with this one for some reason. That would be a good pairing. So, obviously, it's been around for a while. So, on Beer Advocate, with over 11,170 reviews, that's a lot for Beer Advocate. It has a 92 out of 100. That is really good for being that much reviewed on Beer Advocate, with an average of 4.14 in their 1 through 5 scale. On Untappd, which only has the 1 through 5 scale, they have been reviewed 289.9 thousand times. Over 289, wow. With an average of 3.69. Not bad. All right, would I buy this again? Well, not for $4 a can. That's what I paid for that can. It was about $4. It was like $3.99 or something like that. So I call that $4. So I ain't gonna do that 99 crap. It's like, so if it was cheaper, if they had like a 4-pack for $8, something like that, I don't know, or whatever, $11 for a 4-pack of these, because they are over a pint. I pay $11 for a 4-pack of those. But anyways, $4 for that can's a little steep. A little steep. I don't think I'm gonna be craving this at all. And I think I might remember it for the way that it lingers on my palate in an unpleasant way. I don't like that kind of bitterness. Some guys like Wayne Allen, and he might like this one a lot. He will probably like the way, I'm sure he's already had one. I don't know. I haven't seen it on his channel, but that doesn't mean he hasn't had one. And Uncle Buck from Bell Buckle Beer Reviews, or Fridays Are For You, my bad. I bet he might like the bitterness in this. Me, not so much. Not in that finish. It's still lingering on my tongue. It's still on there. It's like, woof. So, Big B Beer Review grade. Yeah. Man, it's like really strong in the back of my tongue. I'm not going to give it such a harsh grade like I did originally. I think I'm going to give this one a C. A C. My original grade on Untapped would equal to a D, but I don't think it's worth a D. I think it's better than that. So, yeah, because if you follow me on Untapped, I use up the A through my grading A through F, but A, obviously A plus being the 5, and then you start taking it away as it goes through the sections. Anyways, enough of that. I hope you all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed drinking it. I hope you all give this thing a shot. If you've had it, please let me know. Have any questions or anything like that or comments, please let me know in the comments below. And stay tuned for the next one, because I got plenty of good ones coming up. Until next time, salute.